usually crave chocolate without snow. Deborah Kaufman is a gifted poet and playwright. She's a Pushcart and Best of the Net nominee. Her poems have been widely published. And where is Deborah? Oh. And her current book, The Next Moment, is available from J-Car Press. And all of our poets who are reading today have books available, and they're over here for you to look at following the reading.
Reading them over
Yeah.
We have chairs if anyone wants to see.
Yes,
We've got a
please.
couple over here that are open.
Yeah. And I just read yours myself.
Yes, I am.
Never made it out the door.
No, it was everyone was
I know, it's great.
Hi, thank you all for being here. It's a pleasure to be here with you all. This afternoon, Richard and I and Stephanie are going to be doing a workshop on imagery, so I hope some of you can come and join that. That should be fun. One of my favorite singer-songwriters has just come out with a brand new album. Oh, we forgot to listen to it on the way up.
We have the way back.
Yeah, and that's Leonard Cohen, and he has a brand new album. He's 75, I think, now. Anyway, so I'm going to read this poem that I wrote. I had a dream about him, and so I'm going to read this, called Lunch with Leonard Cohen. Are there any Leonard Cohen fans in the audience? Oh, good. Yay. If you don't know him, you need to find him. He shambles out of winter air into the dim oyster cafe, looks for the one who invited him here. I wave. He recognizes me from his dream. We dip our spoons into milky stew. I know of a place, he says. Down we go, down, through a maze of shining stones. I won't find my way back, I say. Still, I follow him into a temple. Light pours through high-stained windows. I want to stop here and pray, but we ride an elevator to a penthouse of cumulus clouds. Azure furniture floats, haloed in gold. The saints in their chemises should be here any minute. A secret chord is hidden in each of us, he says, electric with desire. The Sisters of Mercy sing, Hallelujah. We kiss, and I see what is this moment right now. Some of those images, if you're a fan of his, you'll recognize from his music, from his lyrics. All right. I was going to read the poem in here, but the last stanza was left off.
Oh.
So when you read this, don't think it ends where it says it ends. But I didn't bring that poem along, so I can't fill in. I can't fill in the proper last stanza.
You could just improv it.
No, I can't. I don't do that. I'm going to read a new poem called Why This Desire. To say it slant, how innocent you almost went with the dairy farmer to see something in the barn, half thinking it a newborn calf, as if you hadn't seen the sparks in his eyes. How, smiling, you shook your head no, thought of his aproned wife in the cold room, when then, as now, you imagined him pressing you against the rough boards, lifting your white shirt, making you shiver at the sweet milk touch of his fingers. And I'm going to read a little short poem called, would anyone like to sit down and eat either of these things?
A couple chairs, yeah.
And there's one back there as well. He's good for back rubs and fastening a necklace. She paused just long enough. As for the other, he hung his mulish head, felt shame's slow burn. Her breath flickered the candlelight. The guests held their silver aloft. "Ha," she said, "I'm teasing," and bared her straight white teeth. I read that for Anne-Marie. It is Anne-Marie, isn't it?
Marie-Claire.
Mary-Claire. Oh, I knew it was French, but I couldn't remember. So I'm sorry, I read the wrong one. Yes, Anne-Marie came with you, though, that day.
It's Christine.
Oh, Christine, okay. Well, forget about Anne-Marie.
Keep trying them, Dad. You'll hit a name.
Yeah. Oh, Dominique.
So funny.
Okay, so French. This is a poem that I wrote that takes place at the beach, and it was actually based on an Anne Tyler novel. It's called Runaway. Clouds thick as porridge hold down the air, so thick she breathes in small, shallow sips. Her husband smears zinc oxide on his nose. Their sons squabble in the sand. Thunder grumbles, a grumpy god. She's tired of making herself small or scarce. No one has noticed her fading. Boys, men need a woman to push against, then punish. She once saw a family of mink travel single file, a quiet unit, simple and sleek. She grabs a bicycle and pedals over the concrete bridge into town. Imagine swan diving from here. How she would sail out a brief, glorious flight. All afternoon she rides through rain. Her calves ache. If she turns back now, she'll be home before the boys fall asleep. Her husband will fume. Each will be what? Glad, relieved to see her in her place, smell her in his animal way. Her shirt sticks to her cooling skin. Rain has washed her eyes clear. She feels 16, a bit giddy. In her bag, the family vacation money. Ahead, a new, clean holiday